Smart contracts are just like our regular physical contracts between people, but this time it is done digitally. What is fascinating about smart contracts is that they are immutable, meaning that after they have been written, they can't be changed or altered. Smart contracts are basically agreements or actions that can be carried out on the blockchain after certain conditions have been met. For example, we can write a smart contract and say, if I give Bob 5A tokens, he'll give me 4B tokens. This kind of smart contract execution is very common in decentralized exchanges like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, where users can exchange or trade their cryptocurrencies as seen today in DeFi. We can also write a smart contract saying, if this tweet gets up to 500 likes, pay iGeorge $100. The smart contract will pay iGeorge only when the condition of the tweet getting 500 likes have been met. This is another example. A farmer can be paying a monthly premium to an insurance contract, and if something happens to his crops, like for example the temperature was too hot in his location for that period, the insurance smart contract will pay the farmer and he will be protected. What you should understand from these examples I've mentioned is that for a smart contract to be executed, the stated conditions must be met. Now, there's something we should put into consideration. How exactly would the smart contract know that iGeorge's tweet has gotten up to 500 likes? And also, how will the smart contract know the weather at the farmer's location so that the farmer will get paid when the weather condition is met? Okay, I will explain that. Due to the consensus algorithms on the blockchain, or basically how the blockchain is designed, it cannot access data from external sources or the real world on its own. That, my friend, is where blockchain oracles come in. Blockchain oracles basically provide off-chain data to smart contracts on the blockchain that were not initially possible to access on-chain. A blockchain oracle is just like a middleman transmitting data between the physical world and the blockchain. Blockchain oracles basically connect our physical world to the blockchain, which increases the adoption and applications of blockchain technology. With a blockchain oracle, the data from the likes on iGeorge's tweets can be put into the smart contract and iGeorge will be paid when the demand is met. Also, using a blockchain oracle for the farmer, when the data for the temperature of the area for that period is put to the smart contract, if the temperature condition is met, the farmer will be paid accordingly. This is basically what blockchain oracles are used for. Now, for more clarity, let me give you more examples and use cases of blockchain oracles in smart contracts and blockchain technology. 1. Synthetic tokens. Synthetic tokens are basically token derivatives. Synthetic tokens basically kind of mirror the price of another asset without actually buying the actual asset. The asset could be a stock or even another cryptocurrency. One can basically create a synthetic token of a stock and take advantage of the price movement of that stock without actually buying the stock. This way, even if the person is in a region where it's prohibited or is unable to purchase this stock, the person can purchase the synthetic token of that particular stock and take advantage of the price movement without going through the process of registrations, paying taxes, and other hassles that comes when purchasing a stock. Now, for this to function, an oracle is needed to track the price of the original underlying asset. On platforms like Synthetix that support trading of synthetic tokens, you can purchase synthetic tokens that track the price of other assets. We can see the great use case of oracles here. 2. Insurance. Just like I mentioned before, a farmer can be paying a monthly premium to an insurance contract, and if, for example, there was high temperature for a certain period of time that made the farmer's crops not to grow, the insurance contract will automatically pay the farmer to cover up his losses. But the smart contract cannot on its own know that the crops were affected, right? That's where oracles come in. The insurance contract will just be fed with the temperature data for that period, and if the condition is met, the farmer will be compensated accordingly. Here's another example. You must have come across some betting sites where people could actually gamble with some money over some future events, like for a football match or a game. On this kind of platform, you first of all have to pay using fiat with your card, then bet on the team you think would win. Wait for some time and trust that the platform will pay you if you won. This is quite interesting, but as you know, this can also be implemented on the blockchain. And one thing to keep in mind is that smart contracts can't actually watch football matches, right? So oracles will be needed to feed the smart contract with the data of the game results, and the rewards will be distributed to the winners accordingly without needing to trust any third party or website or central body. Here's another application of blockchain oracles. A YouTube influencer can be hired by a project to advertise a video and will be paid after getting a particular number of views. And yes, as we know, smart contracts don't watch YouTube videos, right? So a blockchain oracle is needed to give the smart contract the YouTube video data and when the required number of views is reached, the influencer will get paid accordingly. And that's it.